Conservatives have been saying for a long time that it's not enough to rely on politics to win in the ballot box. You've got to also try and take back the culture, a culture that is far too often, well, led by liberals, progressives with a different worldview, a different agenda. One man that's doing that right now is Paul Bois. He's a writer, an author, and now a filmmaker trying to leave his mark on the culture with a short film, hopefully in the future a full-length feature film called The Bound. He joins me now from Los Angeles. Paul, welcome. Thanks for taking the time today.
Thank you for having me, Brian. I appreciate it.
You are trying to crowdfund not a full movie at this point. We've dealt with people that have crowdfunded full movies, including the Gosnell film that Anne and Phelan are still in the middle of putting together. But you're trying to start smaller. You want to start with a short film and then sell that. Tell us about why that route and what the project is really all about.
The main reason why I wanted to start out with a short film before pursuing the feature film route was, for one, it is very, very, very tough to get something that is original made today in this current climate, especially in a place like Hollywood. It's mostly right now a place where anything that has a derivative source material, a book, comic book, a TV show, is being bought up by studios or production companies, and then they're hiring writers to make them. So it's very tough to get anything original made. My goal with the short film was to do two things. One, show that I show my skills and capabilities as a filmmaker and director, as one who can handle a budget, something that involves costumes and some special effects and some sets, while simultaneously release that online and get audiences excited about what it can become as a feature film, to really give it that nice bubble of a fan base, to give it that momentum that I'm seeking.
That's happened in print material before, books, fan fiction, developing that way. And I guess that's a bit of the model that you're following then, is develop the fans, show that the fans are there, bring out the full product.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, so tell us about what the Bound is all about, because it doesn't seem like it's fully set in this world.
No, it's set in the Middle Ages, medieval times. I've been billing it as a medieval horror action film. And however, it is a medieval modern tale as well, because it essentially is a social commentary about modern feminism, primarily as an ideology and its cataclysmic effect on masculinity and natural law in the modern age. And it explores many of those themes throughout, and much of the imagery that you see in the promo video and in the concept art is reflective of that.
So you're trying to use the story to show the damaging effect that feminism has had on men in particular.
Yes, in a metaphorical, allegorical sense of it. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I've watched the promo video. There's it seems like it's very much a spiritual battle as well in some ways. And not sure if I'm using the right term, but am I?
Yes, it is a spiritual battle. In a different sense of the word, I didn't want to follow sort of the Ingmar Bergman way of going about things in the spiritual battle, sort of how we did in The Seventh Seal, about a knight who's like doubting God and wonders if that's real. The spiritual battle is much different. The main character, Sir Joffrey, as a knight, he's very wounded by his experiences in the Crusades. This takes place in 1315. Right after pretty much the Crusades had pretty much ended. And he's very wounded by his experiences in the Crusades, and in the sense that it has completely destroyed his belief in the idea of heroism. He no longer believes in the romantic notions of his position as a knight, and he just sees himself as a pawn in an epic battlefield, as a functionary so to speak. And if one becomes a hero, if one scales the city walls, if one slays the dragon in his mind, it's just simply a matter of chance and not really anything special about who they are. And his journey is coming to accept that he is a hero, that he has a purpose, and that purpose is to destroy and confront the type of evil that he sees in this film.
Well, you're setting it in a time period that is a perennial favorite. People love knights. People love the Middle Ages. People love stories of heroism. So I think you're setting yourself up right for a crowdfunded movie. So you're using the platform IndieGoGo and offering people perks ranging from $5 up to it's the royal package of $5,000.
Yes.
Let's start there. What do you get for $5,000?
Well, for $5,000, you get a prop from the film. If you watch the promo video, you'll see the cage mask that's used on the bound ones. You will get an actual, real live cage mask that's used in the actual film. It will be signed by the entire cast and crew, or at least maybe myself and the makeup artist that's involved in making it. And it will be presented in a customized shadow box, alongside an 8x10 photograph of Massandra's nest that will also be signed by the cast and crew, complete with on-set photographs. And then you get all the lower perks. You get an associate producer's credit, a special thanks credit. You get a DVD signed by myself, along with a collectible pamphlets. You get everything. And you also a screening at your house.
Oh, wow. It's a level that most people aren't able to go to, but you are offering from $5. And one of the things we've learned here at The Rebel is that small donations matter. Small, someone chipping in and saying, well, I can't give a lot, but I support your project. Here's $5. Those $5 add up, because it's not one person giving $5. You get a lot of people giving $5, and suddenly you're meeting or exceeding your targets. And people are incredibly generous when they support something they believe in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I need.
All right, so let's fill people in on what's the total amount you're looking to raise to make the short of this film, and then where they can go to find out more.
The goal is $30,000 for this short, as I specified in my IndieGoGo project. For that amount, we will deliver you a worthy, professional, slick short film that will not cut any corners, that will make Massandra's nest and the bound ones and the costumes look the absolute best we can, to make it as professional as possible. And then from there, we're going to use that to release it online, release it on DVD to people, and really generate the fan base that it needs. And to find out more about it, you can go to our IndieGoGo page, or you can look up one of the many articles on Red State or Truth Revolt or This As Well. And you can click on our IndieGoGo link, and you can give to us there.
All right, we'll make sure we include the link to IndieGoGo there. Paul Bois is writer-producer now of the movie The Bound, trying to make it happen. Thanks for joining us, Paul.
Thank you so much, Brian, for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. You know what, everyone? We bring you lots of these projects. We brought you documentaries. We brought you feature films before and talked about them. And the reason we keep doing it is that these projects wouldn't get off the ground without your help. So thank you in advance if you are able to give. And if you can't give, maybe you can share this article, share this video with people that are interested and might be able to chip in $500, $2,500, or even the $5,000. The other side likes to pick your pocket through taxation and through government grants. That's not what we're all about. That's not what Paul and his project are all about. So think about clicking down below and chipping in if you can.